Trio, and Lazaro, the leaders of the Grab House, S4TB.
S4TB is in the house, and look at the way they are controlling the room.
Talk about a grand entrance. If you want to see a hometown reaction, if you want to see Las Vegas love, just put your eyes on what you're seeing right now. S4TB in the house.
Now, I got to tell you, full disclosure, I've known all four of these individuals since the day they walked in the scene and never faced a failure. And the secret they have done in such a short amount of time that you know the sky is the limit for all of them.
No question. You look at the journey they've all had, since they were
And
teenagers,
their
they knew
opponents.
this was the dream.
Absolutely
From
right.
Wakanda Studios, the team of Fresco-Matic, Action Braxton, Watson, and the reigning FSW No Limits champion, Ice Williams. The greatest movie you've ever seen. Lights, camera, faction!
Well, you want to talk about entering with swagger,
Yes.
Lights, camera, faction.
I thought I had swag. They got me beat tenfold. Talk about one of the most controversial groups here in FSW. These four men will stop at nothing to attain their ultimate goal, to dominate the world of professional wrestling.
Well, as far as having swagger, D'Lo, they clearly learned from the best, so take some credit there. But would you argue that Lights, camera, faction, they may be the most dominant group in the history of FSW?
And we begin the promo pitch right there. That's what it's called, a promo packet in the world. And he just said, this is the greatest movie you've ever seen. Much love, much
What an interesting dynamic we have between these two teams. You see S4TB, they came out with all the energy in the world, all the confidence. The question is, when you see Lights, Camera, Faction make their arrival, does the confidence of S4TB get shaken a little bit?
I will tell you no. S4TB is a very confident group, and just because of the antics of Lights, Camera, Faction, that's not going to change. Once the bell rings, all 8 of these individuals will go at it at 1,000 miles an hour.
And both teams, of course, have gold on their side. And you have to give Sandra Moon all the credit in the world. She is not going to back down whatsoever.
And you listen to the FSW faithful.
It's very clear who they are behind in this matchup. And I have a feeling this might get chaotic.
Yeah, I'm thinking this one might go off the rails and might go off quickly, but you know what? To me, that means pure enjoyment because that's wrestling at its best. Off the rails and unhinged.
And D'Lo, you mentioned it just moments ago, the fact that every single one of us, whether it's you or me or the wrestlers in the ring or the fans here, we had to wait so long to feel this energy again, to feel this vibe, and it's something special that we'll never take for granted again.
Can you feel the pent-up frustration, anxiety? Every person here has been waiting to scream at the top of their lungs in chorus and in unison with all their brethren for 18 months. This is going to be the loudest weekend in the history of Las Vegas, Nevada.
And of course, you can relate to the hunger of all 8 of these athletes. You know, imagine at Smoky Mountain if you had to step away for a year due to no fault of your own.
I'd be like a pit bull going after a steak. I wouldn't stop. I'd go through a wall, a steel door. I'd run through a car to get what I wanted. And right now, all 8 of these individuals are doing exactly what they want to be doing.
Imagine what the gangsters would have done if they couldn't go to a ring for a year.
We'd beat everybody's ass.
There's no question about that. We are kicking question is, the crowd is so amped up here. When is the physicality going to be again? Thus far, it's a war of words.
It's the calm before the storm. Listen to this FSW crowd in full voice. Listen to this.
What a start.
And here we go. The action's starting right off.
A little bit of southpaw action here early on in the wrong part of town. Look at this, early double team.
Oh, holding in place in the corner. Oh! That's right in the turnbuckle. There's nowhere to go. Oh, driving up the crosshairs.
This could be over.
Double stomp!
This could be over early. What a quick tag, effective move there into the cover and quick kick out. Oh! A tag out of desperation. The official is certainly going to have his hands full with these two teams. Wait a minute.
Did Sandra tag herself in? It's what we call right here a clubbering right now.
It's completely breaking down. Only moments.
Oh, double clothesline. The action is fast and furious. It's so hard you can't even keep track of what's going on.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even see the tag, but Sandra Moon going to work.
Sandra with a double drop down.
Very effective, Jody and Sandra.
And people don't know the drop down is actually an offensive move meant to trip your opponent up. It's not a defensive move.
Sandra Moon with an impressive back elbow there, and oh, cover. Kick out.
Now Sandra, full head control, but getting driven back in the turnbuckle, luckily back in her own turnbuckle.
And let's not take anything away from Sandra Moon. She is a heavy striker. Brilliant double team. Oh! A double axe handle there. Oh!
And it actually just continues.
And now Watson wants some, and he gets tossed to the outside for his efforts. Oh my!
Cleanly to the floor. And now everybody's coming to help out.
S4TB in control.
And look at this S4TB holding the ring, and now here comes Lights Camera Faction, and the gang war is on. Look at this.
All 8 competitors battling it out. I think the official might have to give up on restoring any sense of order at this point. But just this quickly, look at Lights Camera Faction taking control. Now it's 4-on-1.
And this seems to have been the game plan the whole time, was to bait S4TB into a situation where Lights Camera Faction take advantage of the 4-on-4 tactics, and now it's 4-on-1. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you, my friend.
And now Watson, the heavy hitter. Boom! Neck breaker. Wasting no time, quickly hooks the leg into the cover and a kick out at 2. Watson, former high school football star, has really transitioned well into the ring, remaining the same hard-hitting linebacker that he used to be. Tag.
That's a skill that always translates well into professional wrestling. Pro football players and basketball players usually translate well because of their ability to manipulate their body. So it's good to see another football player making the transition.
Oh, and now Ice Williams. If anyone has the most swag of Lights Camera Faction tag, hard to argue against him.
I think Ice is the one that brought the word swag to this group, and they all feed off his energy.
What a double team, and once again, and another elbow.
Look at this combination offense. It is like a runaway train just going, and going.
This is when Lights Camera Faction are at their best. When they get rolling, they become overwhelming. They will physically dominate you. Case in point, Ice Williams back into the matchup, hooks the leg, and kick out at 2.
It's the numbers game. The numbers games fall in the favor of Lights Camera Faction. I don't care if it's 4-on-1 or 3-on-1. They're going to take advantage of it because they work well as a group.
Yeah. And we can't forget, very interesting elements in this matchup. If Jody if he's able to pin Ice Williams, who knows? That could lead to a championship opportunity down the road.
That's what you want to get. You want to springboard drop kick. Picture perfect springboard drop kick.
Ice Williams, his own worst enemy there, applauding his own efforts. Just enough time to recover. Can he make the tag? Tag!
Jody's coming in. Oh!
Look out! Now, look at running into enemy territory. Jody's just throwing right hands at anyone who wants to connect.
Jody's just going wild.
Oh, mistake there. You cannot get distracted for an instant.
Yeah, you can't take your eyes off your opponent. Sometimes I know what it's like to be out there. You want to entertain a little bit. So you have to keep your eye on the prize and know that people are trying to punch you in the face.
You know, you were the longest running member of one of the most dominant factions in the history of professional wrestling. There's a lot of ego involved. It's hard to get along all the time, too.
Oh, yeah, bro. In factions, everyone wants to be the star. So, yes, there's a lot of ego involved. Yes, there's... Oh, look at this. It's a curb stomping over there.
A four-way mauling as the official has his back turned to this very moment.
S4TB is distracting the official and allowing Lights Camera Faction to take advantage of the situation.
And this could be the beginning of the end here.
And young Jody's being hung out to dry.
Yeah. And Jody has a lot of heart, but he's not the most physically imposing, and they are single-handedly, piece by piece, taking Jody apart.
And this is tag team wrestling to its hilt. You isolate one, you then cut the ring in half, and then you complete a physical onslaught.
To the throat and a cover, and Jody kicks out at 2, just barely.
Show me something. There's some little intestinal fortitude there.
You can start to sense a little bit of doubt in the FSW faithful. Can Jody find a way to get back in this matchup? He's clearly dazed, and oh my. And now you see the ever-confident faces of Lights Camera Faction perhaps starting the celebration earlier. Hold on a second, was Jody baiting him?
Kill switch.
Oh!
A kickback kill switch, are you kidding me?
Landed.
And that might be the moment that S4TB have been looking for. That might be the moment that changes this match.
Jody's got a lot of options. He's got 3 of them. Can he reach out and make it? And he does. Sandra Moon off the top.
Oh, double dropkick from Sandra.
Oh. Moon is cleaning house, but she has to have eyes in the back of her head with Lights Camera Faction everywhere.
Sandra's got to be perpetual motion. If she stops for a minute, a second, that will give Lights Camera Faction an opportunity to take over again.
Tremendous flurry of offense here by Sandra.
Look at his back heel kicks.
A trifecta.
Oh, Blue Thunder! Cover!
Are you kidding me? Moon could be an upset now. Sandra Moon with quite possibly the most impressive onslaught of the matchup there. Hold on a second.
A quadruple neck breaker? No, roll through. Oh!
This is bananas. Covers everywhere.
This is what we call a Donnybrook. Back in the old days, this was a Donnybrook.
It's a melee to say the least. A number of covers all at the same time. And this is more.
We're not the slobber knocker yet. We're getting there. We're getting the slobber knocker. My God, they all got families.
And this is more than just about title positioning, jockeying for positioning. This is all about who is the most dominant, who is the best, who is the face of FSW.
Uh-oh, miscue.
Oh my God.
Oh, miscue number 2. Oh, the throw. No. Didn't get it.
Sandra.
Oh, Sandra.
Not bad. Only 1 left. Sandra Moon catching the boot. Oh my. Roundhouse kick. And Lazarus with the double.
Uh-oh.
What the hell is about to happen?
Look at Sandra in the corner.
No way.
She's going for a powerbomb.
And she lay.
Oh, Jody's up. He's got the tag.
Wait a minute.
And he's in the high rep district.
Lights Camera Faction is stacked up and able to break up the pin, and now Watson knocking Jody off the top.
Oh, God. That was a train wreck waiting to happen.
I don't think we're about to see the final crash quite yet. Oh, super kick to Moon. And a super kick to Jody.
And Jody's caught in a bad place. Super kick right to the face on the top turnbuckle. And now Ice, a super kick in the back of the head. Cover!
Exclamation point and lights, camera, with victory.
The winners of the match, Lights, Camera, Faction.
Well, it's difficult to take a breath after the action we just saw, but Lights, Camera, Faction, come hell or high water, they found a way.
What an impressive match. What an impressive display by Lights, Camera, Faction. They went out there, worked as a team, like them, love them, or hate them. At the end of the day, you got to respect them.
That's exactly what the FSW faithful's realizing. They may not be happy about the outcome of this matchup for a number of reasons. They love S4TB, but they also